What's poppin', pepperonis? Emperor Pizza here. Welcome to a very interesting stream, actually. Very new stream that I'm trying out. First, welcome to another stream as usual. But chat, we gotta have a talk. All right, we gotta have a little discussion about the year 2025 and the gaming industry as over the course of the year 2025. Because I feel like 2025 has been a very interesting year for games. A lot of good things came around, and a lot of bad things that came around. You know, no, I'm not doing that. So what I'm gonna do is we're going to make our own little predictions in our own little heads. We're gonna have it's gonna be a discussion stream. We're gonna talk this through, and we're gonna be like, hey, which one of these is the best? We don't know. We have so many games out here. What do we think is gonna win Game of the Year 2025? I'm not talking about that like weird game and control champion, whatever they got over there. No. I'm talking Geoff Keighley Game of the Year awards, the one with the flute guy, the great orchestra for the top 6 games. It's gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be beautiful. I want to hear flute guy play his heart out again. Oh, I'm excited for it. I'm really excited for it. It's going to happen December like 11th or so. It's gonna be around the time I'm doing my like college exams. But yeah, we're gonna do some theorizing. It's a theory stream. It's just a theory, a stream theory, a stream theory. And if you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, hit that notification bell whenever you want to know when I'm going to be streaming next. Without further ado, chat, you can see my face again. I am face camming it this time. I'm face camming it. I'm face camming it. I'm face camming it. But yeah, I know I started this really late. It was supposed to start 2 hours ago, actually. But there was a certain little kerfuffle that came in the way by the name of the certain kerfuffle was named is by the name of Zaxby's. What happened with Zaxby's was I tried using their apps to order food, and I tried using their apps to order food, and unfortunately, that just didn't happen. It didn't allow me to use my gift cards for a Zaxby's order, so I had to go to the freaking store. I had to go to the place itself. I mean, I was going to go anyway to pick up the food, but I had to order there. I don't want to tell these people what I'm ordering. No, that's not what. No, I don't want to tell them what food I want. I'm not going to tell them like the $50 worth of Zaxby's that I purchased today. No, they're not gonna. They're gonna think. No, I mean, we'll put them under the false idea that yeah, this is for a group of people. When in reality, it's all for me. This shit's gonna last me 2 days. This shit's gonna last me 2 days. Did you know they started selling these bottles? They started selling. I'm not sponsored, by the way. They started selling me Zax sauce bottles. They started selling this to people, and I'm like, well, shit. I might as well get one. I might as well get it. It sure beats buying like 16 packets of Zax sauce. No, why buy the Zax sauce when you can just buy the container? So yeah, I bought the container and I bought a metric fuck ton of food. And now I'm eating that. You wouldn't be pizza stream without me eating something, right? Today is cheat day after all. It's Saturday. It's a beautiful, beautiful cheat day. Oh my gosh. Another thing, chat, is that the food there is very salty, which will make me drink a lot more water, which means I'll be good. My Tourette's are kicking in. That's the Tourette's are starting to kick in, chat. I don't know how long I could be able to handle the face cam. Now, let's actually get started. What I have in front of you guys is a untitled spreadsheet, which is going to help us figure out what is Game of the Year. We're going to figure out what will be Game of the Year. We'll call this that. What will be Game of the Year? I think the first thing we have to do is look for the games released in 2025. So what I found here is a Wikipedia website, which should contain all the websites found that all the games to release in 2025. Excuse me. Sorry. I apologize. I think that my first strategy to getting the games is Walking Simulator. Why is Stanley Parable there? We're gonna take the games that I know, that I know absolutely know what they are, or maybe slightly heard of them. Yeah, we're gonna do all the ones that I know and heard of. We're gonna put them down in the spreadsheet, and I think we're also will be able to Google. Hey, I think we'll also be able to Google the like the games and see how they're performing. We can check on that later. Let's look. We're gonna scroll through them. We're gonna see if we know a few of them. Now this is this is January's, and I already looking one at the board. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. I'm gonna call this one as I know and heard of. So let's, or you just do that, yeah, and then we can just Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. That is probably the first one, and I will say back in the day, I was a big fan of Donkey Kong Country Returns specifically. It was probably the first game I got for the Nintendo 3DS, and it revolutionized the art of it revolutionized the little pizza brain that I had of figuring out how playing games on the go instead of sitting on your futon or standing up for the Wii remote. My prediction for Game of the Year is Clair Obscur. That's what I'm thinking too, but recently we've had a lot of competitors. And I just want to kind of want to go through them, and I want to like talk about them. That's the point of this discussion stream, baby. It's good for the discussion. It's nice to let the talks out. I'm gonna keep looking down to see if I know any of these, but all of them really are very questionable. Final Fantasy Rebirth. Did that release this year? I'm not a Final Fantasy guy. I'm gonna be honest. What will make this tricky is that, yeah, look, 2024. It released in 2024. It's not even. Yeah, it was only for Windows. That was the only. That's where this tricks you. That's where Wikipedia kind of fucks me over, because it gives you these games and you don't know much about them. You think you know, and you guess that, oh, maybe it is releasing this year, and then you're like, no, it's only for Windows. That's only the release for that specific console, and that doesn't count. That's not gonna count unless Geoff Keighley throws in a fastball on me and says, you know what, fuck you, pizza. Another Final Fantasy is being nominated for Game of the Year, because goddamn, I don't want another Final Fantasy to be nominated again. All right, I'm tired of Final Fantasies being nominated for Game of the Year. I mean, what are really the competitors? It's either Clair Obscur or Silk Song. No other games come close. Hey, shut your mouth, MLG kid. I know for damn certain there are other games out there. Now, my personal pick for Game of the Year is the Off remake, but that one isn't nominated from what I know. Yeah, they haven't announced the nominees yet. This is why I wanted to stream now instead of like later in November. Is that now I know yeah, they haven't announced anything yet, so I'll have plenty of time to predict the announcements. Off. I don't know what Off is. I don't know what OFF is. It's clear. It's eliminating my brain. What is, I've heard that name sounds familiar. What is Party Animals? Yeah, that name. Yeah, that sounds familiar. It was released in 2023. Are you fucking kidding me? No, it doesn't count anymore. God damn it. Let's see here. Eternal Shards. Orcs Must Die. That sounds familiar, but I don't. Tales of Iron 2. I've heard of Tales of Iron. I know that. Yeah, that was released in 2025. Now, I mean, if I'm able to like just freaking open up the thing if I can open up a new tab without any of my personal information popping up, I would be very grateful. That would be very nice of you to do. I'm gonna cover my screen just in case anything crazy pops up at me. And no, we're fine. All right, great. I'll put the screen back up. Oh no, we're doing fine. All right. Yeah, let's just do here. Tales of Iron 2. Let's okay, nothing. Tales of Iron 2, yeah. This this sounded familiar because I've had Tales of Iron. I've purchased it, but I never actually tried Tales of Iron before. It's like a 2D. I think it's like a it's like Metroidvania. I'm just not sure that I'm really just not sure what. Haven't really tried most of it out yet, but I don't know why Wikipedia is just setting me to this here. It just the first Tales of Iron. I think it's about these rats fighting bugs or something. You know what? Fuck it, I'll put it on here. It was released in 2025, was it not? I know what it is. I know / heard of that counts. That counts. Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. Okay, I don't know what that is. Turbo Overkill, Accolade, Card Fight, Gimmick, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I think I know for damn sure that is not released in 2025. Yeah, 2023. Fuck you. Fuck you, Hello Kitty. You ain't getting on my list. Spider-Man 2. Really? No. That had to be 2023. That has to be. I have the game with. I bought the game. I know what that is, but that's 2023. All right. Well, January had a few things there. Let's move on to February. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Yes, definitely was a heavy fucking hitter in 2025. Definitely. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've heard it has good reviews. It's a freeware Belgian RPG Maker game from 2008, but it got a remake this year that came out in August. I don't know which one you mean a Hello Kitty? I don't remember which one you were talking about, MLG Kid, because I'm too distracted with Kingdom Coming Guys Deliverance 2. Yes, I've seen a few YouTube videos who actually hate on Kingdom Come, but we're not gonna rush by that area because we're not gonna base our things on the opinion of a single person alone, because that person isn't me. It's my opinions. My opinions are classified. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arctic Classic. I know Marvel vs. Capcom, but I don't know if that's yeah, 2024. Get the fuck out of here, you imposter. There's one thing that says Rift of the Necrodancer. They announced a game that was like during around that time. It's like Wrath of the Dawnwalker or something like that. If I could just search this up without having any search history come up, that would be great. The Walker game. The Blood of Dawnwalker. That's what it's called. They announced this thing 9 months ago. I'm still talking about off since you asked about it. Oh yeah, my bad. You're right. I'm like, Hello Kitty Island Adventure is a Belgian RPG maker? I didn't know Hello Kitty creators were Belgian. Yeah, but the Blood of Dawnwalker. This thing was announced 9 months ago. Of course, it's going to be developed on Unreal Engine 5 because Unreal Engine 5 is the only way to make games these days, and it sucks ass. Yeah, nothing. I've heard nothing about it since its announcement. Coming in 2026, that probably explains it. But whatever. It didn't release in 2025. Next, I ain't doing with that. Next, Candy Crush Solitaire. I know the Candy Crush Saga, but what the fuck is a Candy Crush Solitaire? What? Oh my god, what the hell? What is Candy Crush still making slop? Alright, I'm gonna do this really fast. Crush Solitaire? Are there any reviews for it? Yeah, I don't know a damn thing about this. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is it doing there? Alright, well, I guess we'll keep on going. Civilization 7. Was that released? Because I remember early 2025, I got like constant ads for Civilization 7. I don't know. Yeah, this was released in February 2025. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of Civilization 7. Should I separate them by months? Add an extra row to divide them by months. Just keeps it more organized. It lets the Virgo in me just breathe a sigh of relief. Avowed. Okay, I've heard of I know. Okay, yeah. I've definitely heard of Avowed. I'm not too sure. It's an Obsidian game, and it's one of those open world RPGs. Ugh. All that different crap. Look at that. It's got like a. What the hell is that thing? What is that? Is that like a fungal bear? Fungus bear? Bear fungus? Bear fungus? I don't know what the fuck. That's a cover, and then there's bear. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know. I don't fucking. Yes, I mean, I never played Avowed before. What? First of all, you gotta have money for that kind of shit. And do you think I'd be able to? Why did it do that? Why? Why did you do that? Why are you? What? Why is this being so weird? But yeah, what is it? Bergus. If you want to hear my working theory about why the bear has a fungus, my theory is that you remember, if any of y'all played the game Baldur's Gate 3 before, there's an option in the game where you can have your, how do I explain this in terms? See, okay, how about this? How about I make it, how do I word this right? The player engaging in combat with a bear. Let's just say in Baldur's Gate 3, the player engages in something else with a bear. How about that? In something? There. I'm thinking this here is what happens post-bear encounter. Where he comes back like fucking pissed at you because he acquired the fungus known as your STD. And that's how Avowed began. That's the story of Avowed, and I predicted it. Alright, I'm definitely gonna play Avowed now. What? No, I'm kidding. Next, Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. This game. Now for this game. Yeah, boy. See, the thing about me is I may not stream it, but I've started to become well aware of the Yakuza franchise made by Sega, the same creators who made Sonic. I've started dipping my little toesies, feet toesy wosies? Yeah. Toesy wosies into the industry of Sega games, Sega games that are not Sonic, because I'm currently doing a playthrough of Sonic Unleashed on my own, and I fucking hate it. I'm really bad at Sonic, and I made the decision to play Sonic Unleashed. Pray for me. But anyway, but yeah, I still have to play the Yakuza games. I hear so much good stuff about them. MLG Kid, I've played one of the Yakuza games, Yakuza 0. That's probably the best one to start it because it's the 0 one. It's the prelogue to the everything. But the thing about it is that it was really good. It may not have an English dub, but it was really good. It's so good that I made my parents buy me this pirate game for my birthday. I still haven't even tried that one yet. I want to go through the other Yakuza games first before I play Pirate Yakuza, because I'm not going to know damn shit what's going on. My god, man, I heard that like this was just like a passion project, kind of like a side thing that the creators just kind of fucked around with. And they just had so much fun with it. I'd probably play them in the release order. The release order is ass because it's probably like released like 1357241 or something like that. If you want to know the story, you gotta play it in the timeline order. That's how I'm playing it. But no, you can play however you want. I don't care. I'm just saying that this game got a lot of good reviews. And I'm gonna put I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in my little listy here. It is a massive game, so I'm just gonna move a little bit more. A massive name of a game. Let's see what here. What else we got? Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. What the heck is a Yu-Gi-Oh? What's Yu-Gi-Oh doing here? I thought they had anime for you back in the early 2010s. Oh my god, it was released in 2025. Huh. I guess it was. You know what? Just for curiosity's sake, I'll put it in the list. I've heard of Yu-Gi-Oh before. I'll put it in. One thing I'm also going to put in is the well-known game Monster Hunter. Part of the Monster Hunter franchise. Another game that I will glaze to oblivion is Monster Hunter games. Because I've only played a little bit of Monster Hunter World and I fell in love with it instantly. I have been having this needy obsession to play Monster Hunter World for the past year. And I still haven't gotten back to World. But once I play a little bit of these other games I got on my shelf, then I can finally put Monster Hunter World in my little cycle of games I play. And I can do a little taste, I can do a little more nibbles of it. And I can play Monster Hunter World. I'll be happy. Because I want to kill some giant beasts and turn them into fur Gucci Versace clothing. A little Goose Chanel and a little gator skin leather what other clothing brands are there? Golf? Yeah, Golf Le Fleur. That's some Golf Le Fleur right there. I don't know. I don't know fashion. Alright. I don't know anything about fashion. Just I'll give you all that. But yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds is gonna be on there. And just like that, we're in March. Let's see. Is there anything in March that happened that was just really crazy? I'm trying to. What the heck is Sorry We're Closed? Oh, yes. Not even 2025 game. And another imposter. Next. Split Fiction. Okay. Yes, I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I've heard of this. It's made by the same guys who created It Takes Two. So, and those guys won Game of the Year. To my dismay. Yeah, what was it again? It was like It Takes Two. Like was what year's Game of the Year? What year's Game of the Year? Is what year's Game of the Year? It was 2021. So if let me look at Game of the Year 2020 2021 nominees. What did you get? Oh, you got rid of Resident Evil Village. Fuck, it got rid of Village. These guys really picked the divorce arc over the tall goth vampire mommy. I am so upset. I was so disappointed. I would have gone with Metroid Dread other than It Takes Two. I mean, Deathloop, I don't even know why that game is on there to begin with. I heard it wasn't that great. Another game from this year I still have to play is Of the Devil, which is what I know is quite similar to Ace Attorney. I've heard a lot about Ace Attorney as well. I heard like that game used to be real. Those games, that franchise used to be good back in the day. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if it's still going on. I just don't know. I know some game stuff. I don't know all the game stuff. I know Resident Evil Village is a really tall, very attractive goth mommy that I streamed on this channel. You can check my channel, look at the series. It was pretty good. I dealt with my own divorced arc, but that was me trying to get a divorce from the toxic relationship that was me and Lady Dimitrescu. She sucks the life out of me, you know? Anyway, Split Fiction's on there. We're in March now. We're We're in March now. We can probably actually delete this row. Make it easier for us. Split, we're in March now. Split Fiction, next game of March. Let's keep on going. Rise of the Ronin. That was 2024. I know damn certain that was 2024. Yeah, that was 20. I know damn well that was Rise of the Ronin. It looks interesting. The problem is that I really want to play Ghost of Tsushima, but I can't on my PlayStation because it's glitched and it won't let me play the game. It just keeps downloading and only allowing me to play Legends. So I'm like, well, crap, I guess I just have to play Ghost of Yotei then. Ghost of Yotei. Because you know what? That game is probably similar to it. It just stars a lady in yellow. And the Mount Fuji? Is that Mount Fuji? I don't know. I'm definitely gonna get like canceled for that, but I don't. It's in Japan. All right. I don't know. I don't know. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Why does that name sound so familiar? It's such a weird name, yet it sounds. Wait a minute. Fuck. That's a visual. Wait. Why is a visual novel in a freaking games list? Visual. Why is there another visual novels everywhere? What the kaleidoscope of the Phantom? It's PS4. What kind of games are they releasing these days? A form of digital interactive fiction, visual novels are often associated with the medium of video games. How? But are not always labeled as such themselves. They combine textual narrative with static and animated illustrations of a varying degree of interactivity. What the fuck? Hang on, I want to see. Maybe it's not wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon. What the fuck? Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I don't know if you're even gonna find a girl in a dungeon to begin with. But since this is an anime, you know what? You probably find one, and you'll probably get 500 manga books about it. 500 manga issues. 500 issues in a manga about it. You may even get the coveted Netflix adaptation. The shitty ones. The very shitty Netflix adaptation. My god, love adventure, fantasy, romance. What even is this? What kind of game is this? It's an action role-playing game. Is there like a mechanic? What kind of mechanics are on there? It was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The third season? What do you mean the third season? Also known as Danmachi for short, and with English subtitle Familia Myth, is a Japanese light novel series by Fujino Omori and illustrated by Suzuhito Yasuda. Has published 21 volumes. Okay, yeah, so there's a book series. Okay. Apparently, they announced they're developing a dungeon action RPG. There's. Now I gotta fucking see the gameplay of this. There hasn't been a new Ace Attorney game since Great Attorney 2 in 2017. Oh my god, and after all that, all releases have been compilation of all the previous games. It's a game adaptation of a light novel. Well, fuck, now I'm hooked. Give me a second, chat. Well, now I'm just hooked. Give me a fucking second. Let me get on YouTube and... It's not that I don't trust myself. That's not that I like... Is it weird to pick up girls in a dungeon? Just let me see some gameplay. Right. On the PS5, I can play it on the PS5? Are you kidding me? Let me get my headphones on for this shit. Let me get my headphones on. New game revealed. It's on the Switch. No, it's on the Switch too. Shush. Don't tell me. All right, let me see how this looks. I gotta see the gameplay for this. I have to know. Now I'm curious. Yeah, that looks like an anime. That just looks like an anime. Where's the oh look, there he is. There's people are running. Subscribe to Nintendo Sphere if you want to know more about it. Okay, it looks like uh, what am I looking at exactly? It looks like an enemy for Persona 5. Yes, I'm seeing the yeah, I'm seeing that, but where's the gameplay? Why is there just like what the fuck is this? What the fuck? Why is it just what the fuck? There we go. Look at that. Some actual freaking gameplay. Though I don't know why the lady is still there. Ma'am, who are you and what are you doing on my gameplay? It looks like a talking. I don't. I don't have a fucking clue, man. I don't fucking know what this is. Looks like you're trading shit. I don't. You know what? No, no. Fuck this. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. All right. Well, I'm putting you on the list. Wait, no. Why is it? Full end of water and light. That's. I don't know if that's related to the thing. I'll put you on there anyway. You know what? You've deemed my interest, and you're a fucking long ass name for a game. I'll put you on there. I'll put you. Let me see. WWE 2K25? Is that a is that is that a 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 that I have no idea what the fuck that is. Damn it. I'm guessing WWE fans are gonna be pissed at me. I have friends who are WWE fans. She's either a tutorial character or a VTuber, maybe both. Maybe both. I'm gonna take a guess. The WWE fans are gonna hate me for this. Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns? Alright, you can laugh at me now. Roman Reigns! Wait, that I didn't even notice that. It was Roman Reigns. Look at it. Alright, let's go. Point for pizza, let's go. And look at that, it is a PS5 game. WWE 2K25. I'll put that on there for my WWE fans out there. Shout outs to you, I got you. Let's see. Oh, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Ooh. Now, I know we're doing a contest for. I know we're trying to predict the best game of the year. Okay? But if we were to predict the worst game of the year, I think I found a good contender. Well, it's a good thing my good friend Jervy Ross has told me about something called the Razzie Awards. Because, and what if you don't know what the Razzie Awards are, they're just that, the competition for the absolute worst game of the year. And I think, or no, those are movies. Those are movies. But if there was a Razzie for video games, I think I found your Razzie right here. Assassin's Creed Shadows. This game was a piece of crap. Or a lot of people have said this game was a piece of crap. It has made Ubisoft absolutely tank in stocks, and now they became the bitch of Tencent. That's from my knowledge. It is between the Assassin Brotherhood, who fought for peace and liberty, and the Templar Order, who, wait, what? The millennial old struggle. Yeah, of course, but do we know if they were either? Do we know if they were if they were they were assassins before they were assassins? There was the Order of Ancients, which were basically the Templars before they were the Templars. I am a big Assassin's Creed nerd, and I'm gonna flat out say this game was bad. But there was there's the Creed, the Assassins, but I forgot what they were before. What did Bayek call them? What did Bayek call them? My brain. Come on, it'll come to me. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. Story, the story, setting, plot. The Order, the League, Fuck, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not a wrestling fan. I only watch 2 videos on pro wrestling. The one by Empoleon on Monday Night Raw, and the one by Super Eye Patch Wolf on Roman Reigns. I mean, is it bad? I don't know. Maybe I haven't played or seen anything about it. Is it the worst game? Absolutely not. Yeah, maybe actually. It's a good contender. I'll say it's a good contender. Let me see here. Assassin's Creed. Who were the sins before they were called? Who were the predecessors of the assassins? Who were they? The Hidden Ones. That's what they were called. God. I mean, Borderlands 4 came out this year. I thought Borderlands 4 was pretty. I thought people liked that game. Well, here's a good little problem with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Let me give you a good little complaint. This guy, Yasuke. Ubisoft did something kind of egregious with Yasuke. You know what they did with Yasuke? Let me tell you what they did with Yasuke. I'm going to tell you what they did with Yasuke. What they did with Yasuke is that every time, I don't know what they do with Yaoi. I think Yaoi, is that the girl? The girl. They whenever she gets into a fight, of course she's going to be bad at it because they said her combat was not good. She was more of a stealth-based character. But like, yeah, if she engages in combat, you'll do music. I've heard that if they play Yasuke, they bust out the trap music. It is very offensive. That's a very offensive thing. I'm not a fan of it. That's one of the reasons why I'm not playing Shadows. Oh my god, I'm getting texts from my family? Oh my gosh. Getting a text from my family? Oh, I love that. How sweet. But yeah, well, you know what? You know what? My opinion is only half the battle, alright? My opinion is only half the battle. We'll put it in the list. Because these are only the games I know of. We're only doing the ones that I've heard of. And we'll do nothing else with it. We'll do nothing else with it. Not yet. This is only the first round. So we're gonna see how this goes. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. I know that game came out in 2015. Alright? But I will say, I've been playing a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, and it is good. It is pretty good. It is delicious of a game, I will say. I know. Okay. Hot diggity dog. It is a fun game to play. It's a little grindy, but it's something to turn your brain off and pull out a good podcast for. Let's see here. Let's do a pause. Adamfall? Why does that sound familiar? No, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of that communist BioShock game with the metal, with the robot women, and they're like Covenant and stuff like that. I'm forgetting the name of it. They're making more games of it. I know that. I know that. When scale nuclear disaster turn. Maybe it is this one. No. Now I'm just fucking curious. God damn it. Curiosity's gonna murder me these days. What is what I'm thinking about? What am I thinking about, bro? What is that communist BioShock game I'm thinking about so much? Coming at the ladies. Atomic Heart. That's what it's called. That's what I'm looking for. Hang on a second, chat. Yeah, Atom or Atomic Heart. That's what it was. So that's not Atom. So I don't know anything about Atom Fall. Next. Nope, not doing you. Next. I have no mouth and I must scream? I thought that was a book. I thought that was a book. Is it 1995 point and click adventure horror? Yeah, it was put in 1995. Why did they do that for? That's okay. Rift of the Brother, what? I thought we just saw you. We just saw your ass. What are you doing? What? What the fuck? Oh, because it's Windows and it went to Nintendo Switch. Oh man, we're gonna see this again when Nintendo Switch 2, when we go to the Nintendo Switch 2 era. God damn it. Well, thank God we passed through March. We don't have to deal with any of those March fuckers anymore. Last of Us 2 Remastered. Oh man, I really don't care. Let's see, what's another one out here? I'm sure we can. Blueprints. I've heard of Blueprints before. It was around mid-June. There was a point and click following the book, but it diverges a lot too, having multiple endings. I mean, I don't know how you can find multiple endings with a robot who just wants to torture all humanity because he made him inability to feel. Beats me. Beats me, but I will. Hey, it released 1995, not 2025. You're 30 years too late, my friend. Sorry about that. Blueprints. I heard this was an indie game that got pretty popular. This was around mid-June, around somewhere before Hollow Knight Silksong came out, and I think this was it. I was looking on June, and I was like, what kind of games do you think will win Game of the Year 2025? Since we're halfway into 2025, and yeah, one of the nominees was Blueprints, because they're like, we needed a few indie games on there, and this would be the indie picks. Blueprints. So what we're gonna do, yeah, I think yeah, blue. It looks like it. It has that type of look to it. Look at the year. Look at the year we have so far. We got Donkey Kong, Monster Hunter, Pirate Yakuza, Split Fiction. We already have some heavy hitters on here. Easy future contenders. Easy future contenders, but we're gonna say that for the next round of games. We're still looking around here. How it works is that we're gonna do the know we've heard of games, and then we're probably gonna pick. We're probably gonna look at the reviews for it. Reviews that have to be greater than 50. They have to be over like a 50% positive. That means they have to be better than mid, all right? They have to be better than mid. And that's how you know which game will move on in the next round. We'll look at the reviews for each game and we'll be perfectly fine. Let's see here. I, Robot. That's definitely not the Will Smith movie that I'm thinking of. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. This is when it came out for PlayStation. I remember this. I was looking forward to it. I was very excited to it. And when one beautiful day on my birthday, okay, it's in a place I can't really access, but you get the point. I got it for my birthday. I have it for my birthday. I cannot wait to play it. Indiana Jones. I am a fucking slut for Indiana Jones. And I get when the DLC came out, hopefully I'm gonna afford the DLC when that comes out. Shantae, I've heard of Shantae. Yes, I know that genie lady. I don't know what the fuck her thing's about, but she's a game franchise. Oh yeah, Oblivion Remastered. I completely forgot about Oblivion Remastered. I heard that game was pretty We're gonna put you on the list too, my friend. Oblivion Remastered. Definitely. This one came out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, Oblivion came out of fucking nowhere. There was like I didn't see any marketing for it. I saw like one ad and it said it came out in like 2 or 3 days, and then everyone just became so excited for it. It does like make me wonder, since 5 is Skyrim for Elder Scrolls, 4 is Oblivion. Where's Morrowind? I think Morrowind is 3. Let me look at the Elder Scrolls. Let me Elder Scrolls 3. Morrowind. Yeah, that's Morrowind. Okay. So yeah, 3 was Morrowind, 4 was Oblivion, and 5 was Skyrim. And Skyrim is the one that's on every single console, even your refrigerator. Because everybody loves themselves some Skyrim. The Dragonborn. Oh yeah. And now we're finally at Game of the Year here. This is what everyone thinks is gonna be Game of the Year right here. Even me, that's what I'm hoping for this. I'm hoping this game wins. Morrowind is free, Daggerfall is 2, and Arena is 1. Elder Scrolls Arena. Thanks for that, MLG Kid. Thanks for that. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This game was made. It was made during the COVID-19 pandemic. Holy shit! Made by a team of 30, most of them from Ubisoft. They went out here and I think like even the music guy used to be like a SoundCloud rapper or something, or a SoundCloud artist. But yeah, you get like the fucking people from the fucking gutter coming in making a masterpiece like this. God motherfucking damn! That shaped their youth, inspired by Japanese RPGs that shaped their youth as the Final Fantasy and Persona series. It's like a turn-based RPG, but you can also dodge their attacks. Yes, I am highly looking forward to this game. When I play this game, I don't know, when I play this game, I'm gonna be absolutely shedding tears, first of all, because I heard this game is very sad. But I'm also gonna be just absolutely nutting uncontrollably because of how good this game will be. It'll be an excited an excited bust. No man. And then there's Elder Scrolls 6, which was announced in 2018, meaning the time difference between that announcement and right now is larger than the time difference between Skyrim and the announcement. They still haven't made Elder Scrolls 6? Oh, guys, I need you to tell me which 6 will come out first. GTA 6 or Elder Scrolls 6? That's what we need to know. Which 6 gonna how do I do a poll in chat? How do I make a poll? I don't think I can make a poll. You know what? No, fuck it. You know what? No poll. Fuck that. I don't know if I can make a poll, but we're not gonna make a poll. Answer it with your own volition. What do you think will come out first? GTA 6 or Elder Scrolls 6? Leave your choice in the comments below. Without further ado, yeah, Expedition 33 is definitely going to be on this damn list. Because not only have I heard about it, but it's probably going to be Game of the Year. Now, let's keep on going. Yokai Landlord. Cooking Companion. That is full of bullshit, alright? Cooking Companions Cooking Companions came out year or two ago, and it scarred the fuck out of me. Yeah, I used to be afraid of my biggest fear used to be, I think it used to be the Walton Files. I used to be afraid of Walton Files for a long time. And I also had a fear of Doki Doki Literature Club, because that game scared the fuck out of me. And then once I finally like started moving on from Doki Doki and growing out of that fear, suddenly Cooking Companions comes up and gives me a whole nother reason to be afraid of bullshit. Freaking communication game, and it just scares the fuck out of you with like a face coming at you in the hallway where you can't move because it's just a screen of a hallway where the face is still moving at you. It breaks the laws of the game and it scares me. Not a 2025 game. Next one. Oh, we're in May. We're in May. Let's go. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. That's 2019. Never mind. For PS5. Nope. High on Life? That's Nintendo Switch. Nope. Fuck that. Never mind. Revenge of the Savage Planet? That is 2025. I've heard of this game before. I don't know much about Revenge of the Savage Planet. But from the looks of it, it looks like a multiplayer 3D platformer. Like a co-op 3D platforming game. And it doesn't look too bad. I have it. I have it like on my wish list for PlayStation, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks like a decent platformer that I would like to check out. One of those games that just look interesting to me. Elder Scrolls 6 entered active production in 2023. Wait a minute. They announced this shit in 2018, and 2 years ago is when they started making it? They waited 5 years to actually start making the damn thing. What were they making during that time? Starfield? Shattered Space DLC? There's nothing to do with that DLC. It's a whole box of nothing. It's possible that the game won't release until 2028. Well, at least on the bright side is I don't play much for Elder Scrolls. I have Skyrim, but I haven't touched that game in years. It's on the Switch, so I got like the free Zelda outfit that came, the free Link outfit that came. I just don't know how the fuck to get to it. Which would mean the time between Skyrim and Elder Scrolls 6 is longer than the time between Elder Scrolls 1 and Skyrim. Oh, freaking Todd Howard, man. Freaking Todd Howard. I don't want to deal with Todd Howard and his bullshit right now. I want to deal with Revenge of the Savage Planet, because it actually looks interesting. I want to see the revenge of a Savage Planet. This is also May, so we can like insert a row below. Or insert a row above. There we go. Let's see, it's January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, we're doing good. Yes, Your Grace, Snowfall, Final Zone, Little Kitty, Big City. I've heard of this game before. I've heard of it. I just don't. It's 2024. Fuck you. Go eat shit and die. Doom the Dark Ages. Finally something good for once. Oh my, finally something good. Yes, Doom the Dark Ages, the Captain America edition of Doom. The one where you don't like run and dodge around, you just bash with a shield and you keep on going. I heard this game was good. Don't know if it was great. Don't know if it was just as good as the other Doom games. I don't know for sure. I heard it was just good. That's all I hear. I want to know when this takes place. The plot, long before Hell's invasions of both Mars and Earth. Okay. So this is a prequel. This is a prequel game. where you see Doom Guy just ripping, just fucking shit up against the demons. I have the Dark Ages too as well. I cannot wait to play that game also, because I'm ready to just rip and tear through all my enemies. I might even start streaming Doom 2016 one of these days, because of how much I want to just Doom the Dark Ages. We're putting it on there. Why did you? Why? Why did you? Why did you do that? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this to me? You pathetic piece of shit. Shovel Knight Dig. What the fuck is Shovel Knight doing here, man? What's Shovel Knight doing? Is it 2022? No. No, I know Shovel Knight. People love Shovel Knight. That's 2022. Doesn't count. Not good. Not doing it. Doesn't matter. What is... Should I? Damn, I didn't even hear about the new Doom. I wonder how they top Doomslayer killing God, and Satan God, who is also Doomslayer. I don't know. They got him riding on a fucking dragon. They got him controlling a giant robot. And so I'm gonna have to play it to find out. I don't know if I'm gonna count. Oh, it's 2023. Never mind. Nope, doesn't count. Oh man, the morally great getting overridden by just early releases. Now, unfortunately, I have heard of Duck Detective. It's 2024. Fuck you! The Secret Salami. Man, that was quite the yawn. Warhammer. 2023. Fuck you. I love just giving the games that aren't released in this year, that aren't fully released in this year. It's like the biggest middle finger known to man. Let's see here. Elden Ring Night Rain. Oh yeah, Night Rain. Dude, I remember looking at the gameplay for this, and I remember complaining about this with my roommate. I've told him this is by far one of the worst games From Software has ever made, but it's still fucking amazing. Bro. Do DLCs count? That depends. That would depend. I guess they have to be on a case-by-case basis, because we'll have to count what kind of DLCs actually, how big are the DLCs really. We'll just have to see how big they are. Because if you're saying DLC and all you get is if you're saying DLC, if they're doing a DLC for let's say they do a DLC for Hello Kitty Island Adventure, and all they give you is a few Hello Kitty outfits. No, it's not gonna count as a DLC. Damn, Night Rain is worse than Dark Souls 2? Well, from reviews, from what I've heard, and this is only from speculation. The problem is that I wanted this game, but I did not get it for my birthday. A tragedy. It would have been a great series to stream with Rosie, because I think Rosie also got Night Rain as well. Hell, I might even say I might ask Willie to stream it with me too. And then finally we have the three of us just go and Night Rain it up. I think one of my favorite things about Night Rain is the bosses, the final bosses that come in. Oh, I can't play the music, but the fucking Fissure in the Fog. It's just a cold piano of sheer loneliness. It embodies me. Tired. And then there's what's his name? Virgo, I think. Yeah, Beast in the Night. It's not Virgo, it's another one. Libra. It's Libra, fucking Beast of Night. That thing was a fucking. His theme song is like an actual creature going after you. It's got that aggressive creature music. Gets your blood pumping. Makes it go mad. There's also one that I started really liking a lot. That was the what's the name? It's the what's his name? Adele, the Baron of Night. That guy's cool shit. The dragon with like the sideways jaw. That thing is cool as fuck. Freaking the Night Lord having his one sword tear open a hole in the sky. My god. Problem is, you'd have to work really hard to get to them. But it'd be worth it, though. I'm thinking minimum the size is the DLC in the Pokemon games, where you get a new area to explore with a small storyline. Yes, I like that. I like that set, MLG Kid. I like that mindset. Night Rain is a standalone game, though. So we're going to... We're going to put it in there. Ah, Jesus Christ. The turrets are killing me. Yeah, we're putting it in there. Another note for Night Rain. I do love that, the Fel Omen Margit comes in and just whoops your ass in the tutorial. It's just the way I like it. Moving on to June. Once we get past June, we're on the halfway point. I think June is also where something else. June was a very important month for gaming, because I think that's when all this like shit took an actual fucking downward spiral. Because this is when the release of a new game console came out. This one right here. The Nintendo Switch 2. The real money thief of the century. Nintendo. They're taking your money and they're not letting go. Before we get to Nintendo Switch 2, shit. Let's go to let's find. I'm gonna show you two little actually good things. Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. These chapters were absolutely. Deltarune is peak though. It is peak. That's what I'm saying. Deltarune is fucking fantastic. All right. This was the calm before the storm. All right. This was like the this was I got the last little few moments of happiness in these two chapters before Nintendo Switch 2 comes out and absolutely ruins my bank account. I am I'll talk about the Switch shit later, but I'm gonna talk about Deltarune. I'm gonna talk about Deltarune real quick. Deltarune chapter 3. Chapter 3, you got Tenna. You got his game shows. You got the freaking the Shadow Mantle. You got the Roaring Knight. You got shit happening that's going crazy. The Knight's theme song. I have been listening to the Knight's theme song on loop for the past 3 weeks because of how good it is. Because of how damn good it is. Dare I say chapter 3 is better than chapter 4? Solely for the purpose of I do like Tenna in the games. I think what it needs to happen is I actually need to play the games, chapters 3 and 4. Because I played chapters 1 and 2. Okay. Unlike all the other games on this list, I've played Deltarune, alright? I've played chapters 1 and 2. I just haven't played the new chapters. But from what I heard, yeah, they're just as damn good. I've seen the gameplay on YouTube, and it looks just as damn good as the other chapters. Even better. But yeah, I've played chapters 1 and 2. I've done like normal routes and like weird routes for them. I fought Jevil. I fought Spamton. Those guys were difficult. I'd probably say Jevil was a little bit harder than Spamton. Only by a little bit. I feel like Spamton doesn't show as like peak difficulty unless you do the weird route fight of Spamton. Because that's when it's only you and Spamton and not like you don't have Susie and Ralsei with you. It's just you, yourself, and I, and he's getting mad about that you're making frozen chicken with your side chick. Sold you a commemorative ring with the price of my favorite year. Deltarune Chapter 3 features toxic yaoi between spam email and a CRT TV. And Chapter 4 features an old man. Absolutely. I'm old. The freaking old man. I'm gonna give shout out to the old fucking man. You know what? He is a unit. He's a fighter. I also want to give a shout out to Jackenstein, the mini boss of Chapter 4, because he's also I've seen his fight and his like YouTube poop of a fight where he's like, "You're taking too long," and he fucking that's the thing. There's got little pumpkins, little dancing pumpkins in the bar, the red pumpkins. He says, "You're long." It's just fun. It's a fun little. These are two fun little chapters. I hope and I pray at least like two of these chapters. Like yeah, I hope and pray these two chapters get like a nominee because I know it's gonna be Silksong, but I mean, it's sad. It makes me sad that Deltarune chapters 3 and 4, like not even chapter 2 got like any sort of nomin for like Game of the Year recognition. These need these need some sort of recognition in the Game Awards, all right? Because these are really good chapters. These are really good chapters, man. Like Deltarune's a really good game. I have seen no recognition from the Game Awards for Deltarune. And maybe it's because it might be like too small of a thing, but it's freaking at this point, Toby Fox he is claimed to have made around like 2.5 Undertales by how much Deltarune is. Deltarune is literally 2.5 Undertales big, but it's just freaking crazy. I have been thinking for a while, chat, that one of these days, I might stream Deltarune on my channel and do a little Deltarune stream if Jervy and Goggles don't do it already, because they might want to do some sort of voiceover crap, and I would love to partake in it on one condition. One condition will allow me to partake in their thing, and it's if only I'm allowed to voice one character, one specific character. I want to voice one specific character in mind, and it's the fucking #1 rated salesman 1997, Spamton G. Spamton. Don't tell Jervy this. Don't tell Jervy or Goggles. I'll only be part of their project. They let me voice Spamton because I feel like I can be a really good Spamton. That just makes me excited. That makes me excited. I'm getting too sidetracked. Come on, we gotta keep going. We gotta get to the bad part. All right. The Nintendo Switch 2. The game that is taking everybody's wallets and creative or ownership rights by storm. Yes, the console that's taking everybody's. Give me your best Spamton G Spamton. I'm gonna try. I'll try it. Alright, so since I'm around an audience, I don't know if I can. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get some good Spamton quotes. Let me see. Spamton quotes from Deltarune. Sure, let's pick this website. Surely nothing will go wrong. Let's see here. Let me see. I gotta find a good one. Encounter, check, give money, turn, normal. Where's the one where you fight him? Where's the one where you fight? I want to see Snowgrave fight. Yeah, Snowgrave fight. Can we do a Snowgrave fight? I want to let me Snowgrave. Okay, let me see here. All right. Okay, at least make it. Making me nervous. All right. It was as if your very soul was glowing. Not. Let me say thanks. Thanks to your total jackass stunts, I have become Neo. And now it's my mansion, my city, my world. So why are you stealing the fountain? To shing me over right the good part? Are you a game show host? Ah, kid, forget it. I'm an honest man. I'll let you pay your way out of this one. Pay with your rapidly shrinking life. I remember when you were just a lost little sponge, sleeping at the bottom of a dumpster. I gave you everything I had, my life advice. I told you 4 left, and asked you to buy or don't buy. I gave you my commemorative ring for the price of my favorite year. And this is how you repay me? Treating me like DLC. What? Are you serious? Oh, this is when he's on the phone. I forgot he was on the phone for this one. No, I get it. It's you and that Hoochie Mama you've been making, haven't you? You've been making Hyperlight Block. And now that you have your own supply, you don't need me. I was too trusting, too honest. I've always been a man of the pippus, a real pippus person. I feel like when it comes to the things in brackets, you gotta like cut yourself off with it. You want to be a big shot. This is stupid, and I'm being so sidetracked. I want to see the one where you're making frozen chicken with your side chick. I should have known you used my ring for evil. Oh, right! That's why I sold it to you. You think making frozen chicken with your side chick is gonna let you drink up that sweet, sweet freedom sauce? Well, you're sitting right, but don't blame me. When you're crying in a broken home, wishing you let your old pal Spamton kill you. My self-esteemed customer, I see you are attempting to delete my HP. I'll admit you got some guts, kid. But in a 1-for-1 battle, Neo never loses. It's time for a little blue light special. Didn't you know Neo is famous for its high defense? Now, enjoy the 5-3 works, kid. Enjoy the fireworks, kid. What? You're calling friends? You think you can beat me with your friends? Magic? Go ahead, kid. Call all you want. No one will ever pick up. Go ahead and swing into the receiver. The voice runs out eventually. Your voice, their voice, until you realize you are all alone. Big fun there. Yes, Jervy, I am having fun. I'm going insane. Voice in MOG Kid told me to impersonate someone. There'll be no more miracles, no more magic. You lost it when you tried to see too far. You lost it. You make me sick. Muttering your lost friends' names at the bottom of a dumpster. There is nobody watching this anymore. There is nobody watching this. Oh man. I do think the best Spamton is still Alex Rockin. Is that the guy who voiced the Amazing Digital Circus? That guy can do it great. Yeah, that's what that guy is the actual Spamton. He's literally Spamton. I'm calling it. He is literally Spamton. He's also Kane from the Amazing Digital Circus. Oh man. Ah, delicious. Let me see. I can finish this. I can finish this. Her? You're still trying to use her? You think she can hear you muttering her name? What's she gonna do? Make me an ice cream? Hey, is it cold in here or is it just me? And then it gets frozen. The end. Yeah, now I'm done with that shit. I'm tired of doing it. Alright, let's move on to the next fucking thing. The Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, the console that is going to take everybody's wallet by storm and everybody's creative rights. Yep, he is just spammed and C-spams at IRL. You are so right. What is also right is that Nintendo is that I am very anti-Nintendo Switch 2. I am very anti-Nintendo right now. Ever since the release of Switch 2, ever since their corrupt business practices, they don't even like make you buy the game anymore. You don't even own the console anymore. You only pay for the license to use the console. And even that is like $500 for PS4 Pro graphics. Not even PS5. It's such a bad deal. And yet it is the most sold console of all time, which makes me pissed. Nintendo's not gonna win. That just it makes me angry. It's the fact that makes me angry. And because of that, we are not counting this kind of Ultimate Edition crap for Nintendo Switch 2, like Cyberpunk's Ultimate Edition, Elden Ring's Prepare to Die Edition. Those do not count because those are just the same damn game. It's not a remaster. It's not a remaster. I'm looking over here as if like the camera's right here. I'm thinking my chat is the mic, but I know my chat's like right over there, so that's what's like that's what's confusing me. But there ain't no way in hell that I am like counting Ultimate Editions as part of the like the games that we have heard of. No, absolutely not. We're gonna get rid of all this Nintendo Switch 2 crap, and it just puts another problem in because now I gotta remember which ones to put it, which one is which. All right. Because, yeah, you have Hogwarts Legacy, but that's 2023, alright? Fortnite came out this year, everybody. Everything else was just not real. That's actually happened. It's so real. Mario Kart World. Now that is a new game. One of the only new games. Nintendo Switch exclusive. Mario Kart World, I heard the game was good. I heard it's just Mario Kart. But at the same time, like, look, I don't want to buy this game. I don't want it. Because I have to get I'll have to get the Switch 2 for it. I don't want the Switch 2. I don't want that shit. I don't want to sell my soul to Nintendo like that. Yeah, you can keep your Mario Kart World. I'm fine with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Like, the Sonic Racing game, I think, is much better than Mario Kart World. But we haven't got the Sonic Racing yet. That's going to come out later down the line. The Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. That's the paid fucking tech demo, isn't it? Is that the paid fucking tech demo? I swear to God. Oh my God, it's the paid tech demo. Can you believe it? They made you pay for a fucking tech demo in the year 2025. Wasn't the Switch one for free? It was $10 just to show you how this shit works. I don't even know if this counts as a game. Does this even count as a game? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm probably gonna exclude it. I'm probably not gonna count this one. Well, unless there's freaking reviews for it. Let me actually see if what's this called? Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome. Oh my God, it has game reviews on it. Fine, I guess I'll count it. Is it gonna win Game of the Year? Probably not. Probably not. I highly doubt it. But at the same time, this isn't even really a tech demo. This is a manual. Yep, and just like that, Assassin's Creed doesn't seem as bad. At least with Shadows, you're getting a game. At least Shadows is a game. This is just a text. This is just an instruction manual. I'm gonna have more fun reading the step-by-step guide on a Lego set. I like the paper Lego. How the fuck is it 8 out of 10 on IGTV? 8 out of 10. What do they like about it? It's $10. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous the world we live in. Split Fiction again? No, that's Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2. I'm not counting any of this shit that's for Nintendo Switch 2. Director's Cut, ain't no fucking way. Splitgate 2. Okay, yes, I've heard of Splitgate 2. This game, how the fuck is it? Oh yeah, you already said it. Okay, Splitgate 2, I've heard of this game before. This was advertised a lot back in the June days when the Nintendo Switch was still... How is anybody rating better than a 1 out of 10? Your guess is good as mine. But on Splitgate 2, this had potential. This had potential to be a good... I think at the time this had potential to be a good competitive multiplayer game. But, because it was using portals as PvP. But at the same time, I think when the game came out, it only got it was only mid. I haven't heard anything out of this until... Yeah, it was like AAA product, cited like Call of Duty and Halo, where was inspirations. It had such high expectations, but I haven't heard anything of it afterwards. It kind of just hit radio silence. And I don't know what the hell happened to it. Excuse me. Yeah, but we're gonna... Yeah. Final Fantasy? What? No. Don't put another Final... That's 2023? Nope, it's not 2045. Nope, fuck you. We're not doing that. Nope, go fuck yourself. Here, let me be right back, chat. I need to refill my water bottle. I've been drinking a lot of water. I'll be right back. I'll be drinking water. I'll be literally in the other room. Okay. Literally in the other goddamn room, just getting some water. Because my mouth is feeling very dry from talking a lot. And drinking water tastes just really good right now. Now let me talk about this one. Dune Awakening. Yes, I've heard of this game. I've seen people play this. It looks familiar to me. And this came out in 2025 for Windows, not console. There's no console release yet, unfortunately. For all you Dune fans out there, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've seen the first Dune movie, and I really liked it because it was made by one of my favorite movie directors, Denis Villeneuve. And the thing about Denis Villeneuve is that he made one of my favorite movies of all time, Blade Runner 2049. Criminally underrated masterpiece. But if your name is Jerby, just forget I said that. This is the video. See, they've released this. He made a sequel, Dune 2. Dune Part 2? Yeah, Dune Part 2. And I haven't seen that movie yet, but that's on HBO Max. I'll probably watch it soon. This, I think, is a video game based on Dune. And it's kind of you're just running around collecting that delicious sand spice, fighting off giant sandworms in the desert, with friends, because it's a multiplayer game. It's a survival game. Anyone willing to survive the harsh sands of whatever planet this takes place in. I'm not really much into the Dune universe just yet. Just kind of dipping my little footsies in. Doesn't even give you the name of the planet. Great. Sand planet full of spice. It's full of spicy stuff, you know? You want the spice. The spice gives you money. But you gotta avoid the sandworms. Dune I'm gonna say Dune Awakening. I'm gonna put that on the list. That's gonna be on the list. I've heard decent reviews from it. Don't know if it's any good. I don't know. Dude, Warhammer 40k Space Marine Crafted Edition? That's 2011. That one doesn't count. Stellar Blade. 2024 doesn't count. I'm sorry, all you people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know Stellar Blade has a lot of attractive women in it, but it doesn't count. Sorry, that game is 2024. Not 25. Doesn't count. Sorry. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. All right. Now we're getting to some actual knowledgeable territory. Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. It doesn't even have a main Wikipedia page. How unfortunate is that? The thing I could just Google it right now. I could just do FNAF Secret of the Mimic. How the fuck did Steam rate it a 9 out of 10? I thought the game was just good at best. It's one of the newer FNAF games, so think of like Security Breach onward. It's got that Security Breach develop like dialogue and shit, but like, I mean, yeah, I thought it was like, from looking at like the footage of the YouTube videos about it, yeah, I thought it was a decent FNAF game. I didn't think it'd be 9 out of 10 worthy on Steam. Friggin', it has its moments here and there. It's fine. But yeah, it is. Definitely not Game of the Year worthy. Definitely not Game of the Year worthy. That is, sorry, FNAF, not this year. But we can get to another game. Let's get to one that everyone probably knows and likes a lot. Peak, baby, Peak. An indie game that stepped up a mountain. A game that stepped up when others didn't. But it didn't like step up like metaphorically. It physically did. It stepped up a mountain. It's climbing up a mountain. I see a lot of my friends play this game. I see a lot of people are interested in playing this game. Maybe if I can throw a little money into some of my friends' pockets. Maybe we can stream a Peak series together. The problem with Peak is that it costs money. And does it? Wait, I heard it was like $10, $8-10. Maybe I can get goggles. I can get Jervy. Maybe MLG Kid. No, actually no, you're not. I mean, maybe if we do a video about it. I mean, if we don't stream it, if we do a YouTube video, maybe Rosie would like it too. I don't know. Get a couple of my friendly motherfuckers, and then just have them climb a mountain together. Let's climb a mountain together. Actually, Baby Steps could be up there. Baby Steps? What the hell? What the heck is Baby Steps? I know what you mean, MLG. Can you might elaborate on that one? But yeah, I'm definitely putting Peak on this on the list here. I don't even need copy paste. I can just literally type it. Boom, Peak up there. It's $3 for me now. How is it $3? Is it on sale on Steam? Is it on Steam? Save 30% off on Peak on Steam. Oh my god. Oh, it's on sale. More about that. Baby Steps is the newest game by Bennett heart symbol. Bennett Foddy, the guy behind QWOP and Getting Over It. No, not those kinds of games. Ecuador has games cheaper than the USA. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Let me see. What was it we were talking about? It was Baby Steps. Baby Steps game. That was in September 2025. Alright, you might have to remind me when you get to September. Like, give me a gift card and it's just cheaper. The thing is, Jervy, I don't have money as is. Let alone the idea of well, actually no, yeah, I don't have money. That's just it. I don't have any money. I'm poor. Let's move on to the next. Well, yeah, I think Peak's already on there. I put Peak on there. What's next? Date. I want to put this on here. I'm putting this on here because I. This one's funny to me. This one's funny to me. The game Date Everything. It's a dating sim. Ecuador does get games a lot cheaper, which is also why Jervy literally can't buy games for other people because the games here are much more expensive. He's gonna have to pay more to gift us games, which is quite unfortunate. Date Everything always makes me laugh because that's the game that that's the game where the name of the game literally explains itself. It's where you it's where you find some glasses, you put them on, suddenly you're able to date everything in your house, from the bed to the sofa to the bathtub to the mirror to the refrigerator to the kitchen sink to the freaking the carpet, probably some dust mites on the ground, literally. And each one has a different personality, and every person has like a different personality. You know, some of them are men, some of them are It's a weird game. I was thinking of streaming this one time, and then I came to the conclusion, maybe not. Maybe I'll just watch it on YouTube or something. Or I'll just play it by myself. I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to date everything. I mean, everything. Oh, that's a lot of commitment right there. Yeah, and I suggest giving gift cards to me because it's just cheaper to do, as in Steam doesn't allow it due to huge price differences. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. And so yeah, yeah, I'm gonna put. I actually want to see the Steam. Did I get rid of the new tab? Oh no, I didn't. Let's go. Everything game. It is a 10 out of 10 on Steam. It is a 10 out of 10 on Steam, baby. Yes. Finally, the recognition it deserves. Look at that. Look, that's a freaking. It looks like a hamper and a pile of dirty clothes. Those are my best guesses of what you're doing. I want to see some image. Pause a minute. I don't know what we'll run into if I click images for this game. You gotta date Dorian, though. He's apparently the best one. Isn't he just Dorian? That sounds like the door. That sounds like just the door itself. Don't worry to all my aromantics out there, because there's also a friendship option. You don't have, even though the game's called Date Everything, you could just be bros, everybody. There is a bro option on this game that I've heard about. It uses Engine Unity, finally, something other than Unreal Engine 5. Great, love it, wonderful. All right, let's look at the images. Let's hopefully I don't get scarred for life. Okay, it's just the cover for the game. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're at a good start. Dorian, he's literally the door. He is the door. Uh-oh. Oh no, I said something wrong, didn't I? Oh no. Chad, I'm in trouble. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So you mean that... No. What the... What? What is he talking about? When are you... Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do something else too. Fuck. Well, okay, we're gonna have to... Look, okay, I know we have a secret thing to do, Jeremy. We're gonna have to postpone it a little bit because I am predicting Game of the Year right now. I'm kind of busy falling in love with a door. I want to see what these are. What are they? That looks like a silverware. No, that's a candle. What is that? That's a trash bag. That is literally a trash bag. I love to guess the freaking people. Those are clothes hangers. Those are definitely clothes hangers. That is a sofa. That is a chair with the cushion chair. Oh my god. Jean Lo Pissoir. Pissoir. That is a toilet with a DJ. That looks like a DJ toilet. Yes, there's also variations Dorian like back Dorian or trapped. Okay, I don't even want to know what that is. I think we've done enough. We've done enough. Damn, that is literally a piano. That is the piano. Okay, I think we've seen enough of this. I think let's get the hell out of here. I've seen enough of this. Let's just let's get that, copy that, paste that later. Minecraft? That came out this year? That's insane. No, fuck that. Let's see here. Come on, we need to get one we know. Come on. Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 came out this year? Yo, I completely forgot. Oh my god, it did come out in 2025. Holy crap. It did come out this year. Oh, it tells the name of the characters. Okay, thanks for the information. I'm glad I get to know more of this Poppy Playtime lore. Thanks, Babble. We can deal with that another day. We can deal with that another day when we get there. Okay. Death Stranding 2. Yes, I've heard. Excuse me. I'm terribly sorry. How long have I been streaming for? It's been an hour 30. Luckily, another contender for worst game of the year. What, you mean Poppy Playtime Chapter 4? Not a fan of that? I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really see. I've heard Death Stranding 2 people like it, but honestly, it's just not my cup of tea. It's just not my cup of tea. Not really a fan of Hideo Kojima because most of the stuff he kind of shows as stuff like at the Game Awards and stuff is really kind of walking simulators. Didn't he like? Yeah, Chapter 4. I kind of like Chapter 4. I thought Chapter 4 was okay. It may have been a bit too dark in some parts, but I thought it was okay. Death Stranding 2, on the other hand, it's just not my cup of tea. Not my type of game to enjoy. Mr. Hideo Kojima, didn't he post like the Summer Games Fest like a 7-minute like conversation in the most boring room possible? Most I hear about both Death Stranding games is that they are confusing as fuck. I'll take your word for it, MLG kid. I'll believe you on that full-heartedly. But damn, June was just full of stuff today or this year. June went crazy with it. Persona 5 the Phantom X? Wait. Yeah, that's 2025. They made a Persona game? Shit, man, why didn't you say anything? I love Persona 5. I think it was like a few months ago where I just completely dedicated to I dedicated a full month of playing Persona 5 Royals, and I fell in love with it. Persona 5, I fell in love with Persona 5. Oh, shoot, okay, yeah, I'm trying to post it, but not have, like, that little @ thing in the way. I don't know about the Phantom X, but I've played Persona 5 Royal, and I've had a good time with it. I've had a good time with it. Altus, Atlas, and Sega know what they're doing with their games outside of Sonic. Because I wouldn't want to wish anyone to play Sonic Unleashed. I wouldn't wish it on my greatest enemies. I just hope my roommate didn't hear that. He is a Sonic fanatic. He's also a little sick today. I'm wishing him to feel better. Wishing him the best. Get well soon. And ladies and gentlemen, we are officially past the halfway point. We have finally passed. We have done. Look at all these games. 2025 is just the year where a lot of games came out. But now we're in July. We're going to continue July. I hope I am hearing stuff from my roommate. Hang on a minute. What's that? I'm streaming. trimming. Okay. And then. All right. Anyway, also, it's originally released in China in 2024. Wait, Persona X is a free-to-play gacha game released 2024. An imposter! You have caught an imposter. Thank you, MLG Kid. Thank you for letting me know this. Angry Birds. They're still making Angry Birds? Oh, they don't even have an official freaking wiki. There's 2 Angry Birds games. I don't know if I should count Angry Birds. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I should count Angry Birds on here. That's a block breaker game. Nah, you know what? Fuck that. I ain't counting Angry Birds. I'm sorry, Angry Birds. You guys were peak back in the day, but you have lost your touch. There is no way in hell Bendy and the Dark Revival came out. No, it was created years ago. This game came out years ago. Let me see. We gotta keep looking. We gotta keep looking. We gotta keep looking. We gotta look for the ones that really stand out. Ravio sucks hard. Never ever support Ravio. Look, man. Back in the day, I used to. My favorite game from them was Angry Birds Space. It was a fun game. I loved it. It was great for my childhood at the time. I just loved throwing the little birds at the like pigs in their fortresses. And they added space to it. There's gravity mechanics. Why can't they just be good again? Donkey Kong Bonanza. Oh, monkey. Oh, monkey. It's monkey time. It's monkey time. This is the one with the destructible environment. And I think it was like the first 3D platforming Donkey Kong game. I'm not counting Tropical Freeze because Tropical Freeze it's mainly 2D, but they have little 3D moments where you like switch the card around. My favorite Ravio game was Tiny Thief, then they nuked all their older games because Angry Birds came in like a launching out of a slingshot going Donkey Kong could smash almost every server. What kind of this is the weird what kind of way to say that? No one to say that, man. Don't tell me Donkey Kong can smash everything. No, I don't want to know that. That's disgusting. I actually heard Donkey Kong was really good, though. No, DK64 was 3D. Well, they went back to it. I heard this game was actually really good, so I'm gonna. So it might be a runner-up. Let me just. Well, actually, it might have been crap. Oh, crap. We're in July. There's something I do want to. There's something I want to put on here as well. It's not going to win Game of the Year, but I'm going to put in there just in case. I'm going to put, because I don't see it on there, I'm just gonna put it here. Because you want to runner up for worst Game of the Year. The Edge of Fate from Destiny 2. That's definitely a hitter. That's definitely a contender. Alright. The DLC, it had a good story. It had a good plot. Well, maybe a somewhat decent plot. Come see, come show. But it was the lack of content. It was the after effects of the DLC that went really bad. We're in like the lowest point of Destiny 2 history. We need the Star Wars collab that's going to release in December to be really good. Or else the game will die. If the game dies, then I would have waited. Then if the game dies and the server shut down for Destiny 2, that means I wasted like 2,000 hours of my life for nothing. I don't want that to be for nothing. Let me see here. What else we got? Come on. Ooh, Killing Floor 3. I remember Killing Floor. I know Killing Floor. I'm a fan of the Killing Floor games. Though I haven't heard much about Killing Floor 3. I was hyped as hell about it back in the day. When it came out, I just didn't hear much information about it. I heard the game was just meh. Just kind of meh. I mean, if it's more the same, then I would love to play it, because I liked Killing Floor 2. I liked Killing Floor 2. That game was really good. But if it's just more of the same, then I'd love to play more of the same. So, I mean, yeah, I'll buy it if it's out there. I'll play it. Not Game of the Year, definitely not that. Wait, what? Why is... After 10 years, Soma is now on the Nintendo Switch. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Amazing. Soma will fuck you up, almost. Like, it is a psychological horror game. It will fuck you up. I'm not gonna... Don't even ask me, bro. I don't even want to remember it. I don't even want to remember. That's how terrifying it is. And look at that, we're in August already. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me see. Oh, Mafia: The Old Country. We could do that one. I've been a fan of the Mafia games for a while, and I heard this game got a lot of attention when it was announced. I do want to see third-person linear narrative-driven games set in cinematic environments that brings the game more alignment with Mafia 2 rather than the more open-world oriented Mafia 3. While Mafia: The Old Country is primarily linear, the player can diverge from the primary path during certain story chapters to explore the environment. Okay. So basically Mafia 1 Remastered. Okay. It's set in Sicily during the 1900s, in and around the fictional town of San Celeste, which was previously featured in Mafia 2. It is based around the origins of the Sicilian Mafia. The narrative follows Enzo Favara, who journeys from a childhood of indentured labor as a caruso in Sicily's sulfur mines to joining Don Bernardo Torrisi's crime family. Oh, we're gonna be part of... Oh, yeah. Every time I haven't finished Mafia 1 yet, the first Mafia game, but usually when I play Mafia 1, I get into like the aesthetics, I get into the vibes. I gotta be one of the mafioso, you know. I gotta put the rangoon in the wrong dish, you know. I gotta do things for the Don Salieri, you know. I gotta do it for the Don. Don requires me to gun up and get these the fucking bootleg whiskey out there. Gotta sell them to the masses. I gotta sell some illegal bootleg whiskey. We're gonna make top dollar. We're gonna do it for the Don. That's how we going to press him. I can't live in moveset. Shit, I might play Mafia after this. I don't know. I got two chapters left in that game. I might as well just finish them. After this. Don't worry. Let's see. What else do we got in here? Sword of the Sea. I've heard of Sword of the Sea before. I think this was a small game. I know that. Not a lot of people heard of this one, but I think it's exactly as it sounds. You're just on a sword, you hop aboard on it, and you start swinging around. I wish I could show you a gameplay of it, because I think that would help me. That would help prove my point of what it looks like, even though it's exactly what it sounds like, and what you're seeing on here is probably what you're gonna see in the game. The guy just shredding on his sword, turning desert stuff into water stuff. It goes from desert to water. Probably a short little indie game that just, you know what, looks fairly enjoyable. I want to try it. What else is here? Let's see here. Helldivers 2? Oh yeah, it came for the Xbox. It came out to the Xbox on this day. That was a great day for all Xbox fans. For all Helldivers fans alike. We got new Xbox recruits. and it turned the player base from a sad 45,000 a day, and we were having highs up to 200,000 a day. Oh, we were killing it. It went up to like 300,000 a day one time. Oh, so many new Xbox players. Oh, we were working, us PlayStation folks were working overtime to train these newbies. But they've seen this kind of shit before from Halo ODST. They've seen this shit before. They know what kind of stuff is similar. So they were right there with us on the front lines. Oh, those were fun times. Those were some fun times. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I don't know. Helldivers 2 has gone radio silent recently, so we're wondering, that means they're probably cooking something big. Now this one, Destiny Rising. Of course, I'm a Destiny fan. Of course I'm going to include the mobile game. This shows, okay, this is Destiny, the main game. I'm looking for Rising, so if we can just skip ahead real quick. So the thing about Destiny Rising is that it's a mobile game, okay? But it's an MMO RPG gacha game. Gacha game is really not that the best part, but it has MMO mechanics, MMO and RPG mechanics. Kind of reminds me a bit of Genshin Impact, if you ask me. But this is Destiny, and made by NetEase. That's the same people who made Marvel Rivals, believe it or not. So you best believe they're gonna know what kind of characters we want out of that game. All right. If you've seen anything from Marvel Rivals, then you know damn well we're gonna find some. You know damn well what we're gonna expect in Destiny Rising. The problem with this game is that it looks very appealing to me. I am a Destiny player through and through. It's going to appease me. I don't care if it's a gacha game. I used to play Genshin Impact, alright? I never spent any money. But I know my way around not paying for gacha games. It's called being happy with the shit you have now. Because most of the times, you can do fine without spending money. The problem with this game is that it's only on the phone. It's only on the mobile. There's no PC port. There's no console port. Is it ever going to be a console port? Probably not, because they're going to get worried that this game might outperform Destiny 2. Because Destiny 2 is in a shithole right now. And Destiny Rising is actually doing what players want them to do. Actually listening to player feedback. Which is, unfortunately, a very tough thing to find in the industry these days. Also came around a few days after my birthday, so I mean, yeah, I gotta like it. Good birthday present. Thank you, Bungie. Thank you, Destiny. What is this one? September. We finally hit September. Now, MLG you mentioned a game that came out in September that I needed to note down. It was called Baby Steps, I think it was called. I have it written down, don't worry. I had it memorized in my brain, and I have it all down here. Oh yeah, let's also not forget the this little lovely light over here. Hollow Knight Silksong. Jesus Christ. Hollow Knight Silksong. I also mentioned Off, which came out in August. I don't know what does Off stand for? What is Off? That's it? It's just called Off? Off the game? It's literally just called Off! Oh my god. Oh my god, these people. That came out in August. Okay, we'll just add it to the what? Let's do that. Baby Steps. I also just want to see Hollow Knight Silksong. Yeah, this is probably another running contender for Game of the Year. Probably the second biggest contender. because I've when Silksong came out, everyone their fucking grandmother was playing it. I never played Hollow Knight Silksong. I'm probably one of the only few who haven't played it yet. I haven't even played Hollow Knight, the first one. I heard it's a very challenging game. From the looks of it, from what I've seen the gameplay wise, it looks like absolute pain for me. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know if I'll be able to handle all that. Hollow Knight-ish. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be something. We'll get to that later. Borderlands 4. MLG Kid, you were talking shit about I think you were talking shit about Borderlands 4 earlier in the stream. You said I don't know. I remember exactly what you said, but like, I think it was somewhere negative. I understand that the game I understand this game might be $80. Yep, it's just called Off. I recommend it. The original is completely free. It has some of the best video game music out there and is genuinely an absolute unique game. Maybe I'll check it out. But on the long lines of Borderlands 4, I need to understand why you hate this game, or you may or may not hate this game so much. I know the game is $80 and deluxe edition is $120, which is already freaking. Toby Fox made some of the music for the remake. Well, now that you mentioned Toby Fox, now I have to listen to it. Oh my god, I have to play it. Oh my gosh. Man, Borderlands 4, $120 for a deluxe edition. Was it worth that much? I don't know. I don't know. Am I gonna wait for it to be on sale? Definitely. Absolutely, I will. Or maybe just let my parents buy me it for Christmas. Yeah, we're in territory where I need to put this on my Christmas list. The horrible performance for starters here. Oh, for I guess beginning Borderlands players. Maybe I don't know. It's a the thing about I've played a bit of Borderlands 3 before. Actually, no, I played the whole game. And I thought it was fine. Borderlands 2 was fine. It had its moments here and there. Sure, it persuaded me to buy the Borderlands Handsome Collection, so I have 2 and the prequel sequel. Whenever I'm in the mood to play those. I don't know if it'll be as big as 3. I know 4 is probably a massive game. Probably, maybe, definitely. But it's definitely one of those games one of the games of all time. I don't know if it's like worthy of Game of the Year, but I guess we'll have to dictate it with later on. Let me see. Oh, the original off-inspired part of Undertale, including the design of Papyrus, the character of Sans, both in personality and design, and a full specific route. Let me just let me look at some images here. Yeah, this really does look like something similar. Does look similar to something, alright. Look up the character Dedan. He does remind me of Papyrus, I think. He's got a bit of Papyrus in him. I can see a bit of Papyrus in him, honestly. I can see it. Dying Like the Beast. I'm gonna put Dying Like the Beast on there because I also heard good reviews for that as well. We do. I feel like how long have I been streaming for? It's already 2 hours. Yeah, we gotta fast forward through this shit. I know. We've like, I know. I wanted to like get some good deep dives in this, but we gotta start fast forwarding through this shit. Look, there's baby steps right there. Slime Rancher 2. The actual Slime Rancher 2 came out, because the other thing was just a fucking demo. The real Slime Rancher 2 came out. Which is absolutely crazy. Silent Hill. I heard Silent Hill F was good. Let's add that to the thing. People like Silent Hill F. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, the better recommendation over Mario Kart. At least, yeah. All right, October. October. Ghost of Yotei. Definitely putting that on there. Definitely putting Ghost of Yotei on there. Mario Galaxy plus Mario Galaxy 2. I think we'll skip that because that's just kind of like a collection thing. Wizard 101? Game in 2008? Oh, definitely Battlefield 6. Definitely Battlefield 6. Dude, have y'all seen like the trailers for Call of Duty Black Ops 7? The Call of Duty, like the trailers that explain Call of Duty Black Ops 7, those are such good promotional material for Battlefield 6. Dude, I don't know what it's with like the Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It's the Black Ops 7 trailers that really make me inspired to play Battlefield 6. I'm just saying, to play Battlefield 6. Ain't I'm just saying Call of Duty just knows how to market us towards Battlefield. Oh, Little Nightmares 3. The game that me and Goggles have started playing together. That's definitely putting on there. Are we going to end up finishing the game? Are we going to end up streaming the finale of the game? Yes, we will. That will come out in I think the finale. I think they'll come out like into next week. Next week, me and Goggles will try and stream Little Nightmares 3. COD has been relying on AI so much in terms of marketing. That's AI. Because I mean, it just looks like it doesn't. Even, it looks worse than AI, to be honest. It looks like just game developers just asking for more money. That's the truth. That's my prediction. That's my prediction. I also heard Halo is using AI. Maybe, probably. I don't know. I'm not gonna dive into that. That didn't come out in 2025. But let's see. What else? Should I count Just Dance? Just Dance? I want to see what kind of songs they got in here. They have Counting Stars by One Republic. That came out in 2013. What? Don't Go Breaking My Heart by Don't Go Break It. Really? Really? I mean, I don't know if they. Good Luck, Babe, Chapel Road. Okay, yep. Okay, we got that one. Yeah, appreciate that. Is it normal for like okay in their defense, Just Dance, the first Just Dance had like 8 songs from the 80s, so I don't know if this is okay to have. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played Just Dance. I mean, I guess I'll put Just Dance on there. I that'd just be for the I guess reasons. Sure. I mean, like why? Sure, fine, okay. Amanda, that came out in October. I could have swore this came out earlier. The Adventure 3 is in November. Wait, what the fuck? Chapter 3 came out already? Wait. It's already out? Have I been... You know, if Chapter 2 is in 2024. Chapter 3 is in 2025? Wait. Okay, wait, I gotta Google this shit now. Hang on a minute. Adventure 3. Yeah. Oh my god. Hello? How have I not gotten like news about this yet? I thought I was following the lore. I thought I knew what was going on. What the heck? What the? That's so okay. I'm confused, but okay. Ooh. Or yep. This one's it right here. This is the heavy. This is the hitter right here. Pokemon Legends ZA. This is the yep. This is the one that's gonna. This is one where I'm gonna say this one, and this is a nominee for worst game of the year. This one is a nominee, all right, because of the graphics, the story. Maybe like one or two Mega Evolutions were really bad. The fact that they put it behind they put some of them behind a paywall. They put the freaking Kalos starters, Mega Evolutions, behind a fucking paywall. I know you haven't finished it, Jervy, so I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But I will say, I do find it ridiculous that you have to pay for a Nintendo Online support for Mega Evolutions, alright? Back in the day, you used to get all the Mega Evolutions once you bought the game. You didn't have to pay for extra Nintendo Online crap. Alright? They're trying to dig more money out of you. They just to get the Kalos starters. Brother, and there's no alternate way of getting them, which makes me mad. Which makes me angry. It fumes me. It makes me fumed. It makes me not want to makes me not want to download Legends Z. It makes me not want to play the game. Even though it is for the Switch, but it's just gonna be a buggy mess on the Switch. Which makes me angry. God. I think I also want to. Let's give a mention here to Dispatch. I've heard a lot from Dispatch. I heard that a lot of YouTubers are voice actors in Dispatch. Jacksepticeye is like a short Irish bartender guy, and the freaking there's like a man bat person who's Moist Critical. I heard this game was fun. I heard this game. I've heard some good things from Dispatch, and I've seen some clips online. It's like one of those Telltale games from back in the day. Damn, there's another Angry Video Game. I didn't know Angry Video Game Nerd would have games, but I don't think I'm gonna count those because I don't know if they were. Take a look at it. Angry Video Game Nerd 8-bit. It's just some. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna put this on here, you know? I know I used to watch Angry Video Game Nerd on, like, his YouTube channel. I remember the theme song and everything, but... I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna include this one. I might. We're in a bit of a hurry, so I don't know if I'm gonna... I'm kind of starting to rush it because I am, like, a little bit late for a private thing, but now I'm also losing my voice slightly. In my defense, I didn't know it was going to take this long. Escape the Backrooms. Oh yeah, speaking of another game that I stream now, Escape the Backrooms. It's actual release. The actual release game. Not any of the demos or anything, but Escape the Backrooms is now actually in, like, it actually has its full game release, and I'm playing it currently with Spiedel and Rosie Star. And if you're interested in how that game plays out, you can watch our streams on the channel. You get promotion there. I kind of like Mega Man games. I bet they are. Why is there a game that says Full Metal Schoolgirl? The fuck is that? It's a third person shooter? What the fuck is it? Don't, I'm gonna make me Google it, my god. I wanna see, what in the fuck? Another contender for worst game of the year, PVC. Plants vs. Is that what you mean? Plants vs. Zombies. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? What is this? Contains updated graphics and is this just what is this? Is this just like a what is this? Is this like is this just a remaster of Plants vs Zombies? Let me It's saying it's a 6 out of 10 on. They use AI upscaling and it's incredibly buggy. Oh, that makes me sad. That makes me sad. Well, okay, wait. Let me. Fuck is. I want to see this Full Metal. What the fuck is happening? Is this just like screwed with like miniguns or something? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is all this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Are you? This looks stupid, right? This looking stupid to y'all, right? It's literally just they look like, is that a robot? You know, I'm getting robotic vibes here. They also faked concept art. Of course they did. Because why the fuck not? Oh my god, these are little robots. Anime will just do fucking anything these days, won't they? Well, let's put Plants vs. Zombie on there, replanted. And oh my gosh, let's not forget Jervy's favorite video game to come out this year. You know, the one that me and Goggles were so excited for, and one of Jervy's favorite video games of all time, Power Wash Simulator 2. One of the best games in the world. You want a contender for Game of the Year? This is it right here. Power Wash Simulator 2. Dude, I cannot wait to get this game. I am so ready to clean up the dirt around my house. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I'm so excited for this game. This game is gonna be, dude. I enjoyed the first Power Wash Simulator. Imagine the sequel. Imagine. I wanna know. I wanna know what they did with it. I wanna see some improvements. What did they improve upon it? I wanna see what they improved upon it. I wanna know, like. I want to know everything. Like, 3 years after preventing the eruption of Mount Rushless volcano, the Power Washer and their friend Harper Shaw have purchased a new building for their business in Muckingham. It's called Muckingham because there's dirt everywhere. Once again, equipped, the Power Washer begins taking on new jobs across Caldera County, receiving periodic text messages from clients about the objects being cleaned and other recent goings on. Oh my god. As the Power Washer resumes work, disgraced former Muckingham Mayor Jeff Jefferson the 13th becomes the mayor of all of Caldera County, announces a completion for a Town of the Year award, hoping to extort favors from towns in exchange for better chances of winning. Oh no! Oh my god, this leads to multiple new jobs for the Power Washer due to towns beginning renovation initiatives to win the competition, as well as cleanup after protests of the mayors over corruption. Oh my god, they protested and they put dirt everywhere. Somebody's got to clean it up. Somebody's got to keep these streets clean. Jefferson also demands the return of his cat, Ulysses, whom the Power Washer and Shaw have been caring for since the mayor abandoned her. Ah, and your corrupt ass ain't gonna get your hands off my cat. It's our cat now. You didn't take good care of it. Threatening legal action if they do not comply. At the same time, the jewels from Buckingham's giant merman statue go missing. Oh my god, it doesn't end. Disabling the stabilizing beam to Mount Rushless. That is terrible. Oh, we gotta do something about this, guys. We have to save them. We have to turn on the power washers and just all over the dirt and grime. It's probably, the gems are probably hidden under some dirt and grime. We gotta grab some really strong water and brush it away. Definitely, this is definitely game of the year. I can guarantee it. Don't worry, guys. Guys, trust. It's game of the year. It's game of the year. Let's see here. If there's anything else that we have missed in October, I'm hoping not. Outer Worlds 2 and Arc Raiders. I am not going to dive into Outer Worlds 2. I've heard absolutely nothing about Outer Worlds 2. I've heard a lot about Arc Raiders, though. I've heard Arc Raiders was good. I'll put that on the list, too. What games came out in October? Just noticed that. And finally, we're finally in November, which I'm probably, I doubt this will get any notification from the Game of the Year stuff. It is November 8th while streaming this, so I'll probably only make it to the 8th. But I don't think Man of the Avenger 3 that's really it. There's Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, but I doubt that's gonna get. I think they released this thing a little too late. I think, yeah, there ain't. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think we've finally gone through the entire list. Phew. Well, we picked out a lot of good. We picked out a lot of good and a lot of bad. But it's time we sink our teeth a little more deep into what we got. We could just look for the reviews. It was Country Returns HD. I don't think this gives a review for what. If we can look for the reviews of each of these games, the games that we have written down on here, we could probably make things a lot easier for us on whether or not we want to keep them going or not. This is granted a remaster. It's just the HD version. They say it's an 8 out of 10. The IGN is saying 77, 8 out of 10. I'll probably go with 77 for this one. And we'll probably just kind of... Well, actually, we'll put it here. Instead, next one we could probably just... God, I've also, I've organized this and also fucking ruined it myself. But that's what we're here for do. Tales of... No, it's Tales of Iron 2 review. Metacritic is also saying it's like 77. I'm saying 77. We're gonna go with the lowest one. Because you're only really strong by the lowest ones there. So it looks like they're both kind of moving on the next round. Which really isn't helping my case. I might have to crunch the numbers a bit more. Reviews less than 7 has to be greater than 75. That's the next thing we're going to do after this. We can also just get rid of these Wikipedias now. Let me see. What's the next one? It's Kingdom Come. We got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Yeah, this one is saying it's got great reviews. It's gonna be an 88 out of 100, which is honestly kind of insane because I thought it would be a lot more. We have Civilization 7. You know it is a little. Let me see what Metacritic said. Civilization, Sidebar Civilization 2. It's saying 79. Others saying V. This is very difficult to memorize. You don't think it'd be easier? I think it'd be easier if we just said like fuck all this, and we just did my personal preferences. Maybe I didn't think this well through. Maybe I didn't think this far through my thing. Well, what I do think, if we can separate the good from the bad, that would probably be an easier thing. So yeah. We could definitely put Gunter Returns is definitely going to be brought next. Deliverance 2 was good, so we could bring that into. Avowed was definitely not Avowed. Pirate Yakuza, I'm gonna like probably eliminate some few, pick some of the best ones out of the groups. So like Monster Hunter Wilds, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii, definitely Split Fiction. Definitely not Assassin's Creed Shadows, hell no. Blueprints I heard was good. What the fuck am I? What the fuck did I just? What the fuck? No, what am I doing? Come on, I'm a CIS major. I should be good with this stuff. Like Split Fiction, Blueprints, Oblivion Remastered. Probably Oblivion Remastered. I'll probably put you. Expedition 33. Damn, this month had some good ass games. Doom Dark Ages. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, Doom the Dark Ages. Elden Ring Night Rain. Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4. Definitely Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4. Let's see. Peak, definitely Peak. Peak is a very popular game. Death Stranding 2, I have a feeling Death Stranding 2 is probably gonna get probably type of. Actually, we can probably look at it right now, honestly. It has received highly favorable reviews, an average score of 90 on OpenCritic. Jesus Christ! The walking simulator can't be that good. Definitely Donkey Kong Bonanza. Mafia the Old Country. I feel like I've looked at this. Before. If it has good reviews, then I'll probably. Maybe I could let me look at IGN. Let's see what IGN told it to be. The stealth is pretty standard, but with distractions and body hiding, it does feel like a proper stealth system and not a tacked on afterthought. Okay. I guess it's alright. I mean. Oh wait, Mafia. That's Mafia Remastered. That's not 8 out of 10. Eight out of 10. Okay, yeah, it's another 8 out of 10. But is it worthy for Game of the Year? Probably not. Probably don't think so. You said, let's see here. Definitely Silksong. Oh, definitely so. I'm thinking definitely Silksong is definitely gonna be on there. Dying Light the Beast. I've heard great things about Silent Hill F. I think it may be Silent Hill. I heard Dying Light the Beast was good. I don't know if it's like good enough for Game of the Year. If Mario Kart World's not going to be nominated, then Sonic Racing Crossroads might not be nominated. But I just want to say that if you're looking to buy a racing game, buy Sonic Racing Crossroads. Don't buy Mario Kart. Don't sell your soul to Nintendo players. Don't do it. It ain't worth it. Ghost of Yotoi was good. I'll probably put there. You know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna say Battlefield 6. The fuck? Why does it say Battlefield 7? Oh my god, it put chapters 4 and 5 on here. What the hell? How? What the hell did it just do? Expedition 34? Are you... My god! My god, what did it do? Let's put Legends of Z on it. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm not putting Legends of Z on there. Dispatch? Maybe Dispatch. You know what? I can see Dispatch. I can see Dispatch on there. Okay, so we have these good games. We have a good selection. We have a decent selection. I wish I can just move them over. Anyway, I fucking can't be. And not what I wanted to do. Oh wait, oh! Look at that! Look at that! Oh. Look at that! Ain't that just pretty? Ain't look at that! Let's just grab all these babies here, and drag. It's not letting me drag. God damn it, you! And drag their asses up here. Now this is how you do it. How the fuck am I going to... Can I even? I'm dragging their asses up here. Let's go. Move it up here. Oh, man. This is like this is personally a me thing, but I just love how Excel is doing this. All right. We got these selections here. It still seems like a lot. Game of the year usually comes around 6. It comes around usually 6 different choices. So we gotta narrow this down even further to 6. So we really have to, I guess, take a good look at these games and just figure out, just kind of guess and check for ourselves which ones would be nominated for Game of the Year. If I were to eliminate them even further, we gotta dig these bitches down even further. I'm gonna... If we can... Okay, yeah, how are we gonna do this? I think that if we need to dig these ones even further, we're gonna have to eliminate even more. I think Split Fiction is just definitely gonna be on there just for the sake, because it's people liked It Takes Two. I think for Monster Hunter Wilds, when it released, Capcom had really bad servers on release. That may have done some damage to the reviews for it. Not really too sure. Blueprints probably could have been on there until Silksong came around. I will say Expedition 33, definitely. Don't you dare make it Expedition 34, you fucking bitch. Oblivion Remastered just doesn't seem... I don't know if I heard, like... I've heard a lot about it, I just haven't heard enough. I don't think I've heard enough about Elder Scrolls. Same applies for Doom: The Dark Ages. Night Rain. That's a tough one. Night Rain's a tough one. Because it's still good. but it's just not. I think I might pass on Night Rain. Deltarune, definitely. Oh, Deltarune. This is wishful thinking right here. This is the copium talking. This is the copium talking. I'm like, why can't we please just have Deltarune be nominated for something, please? Yep, Peak, Death Stranding. Definitely Death Stranding. Donkey Kong, ooh. Donkey Kong's also a toughie. If we were to pick the Nintendo one, like the go-to Nintendo casual, yes, then it would be Donkey Kong. And yeah, Donkey Kong would be on there. Hollow Knight is an obvious choice. I think I might get rid of Ghost of Yotei. I think I might get rid of Ghost of Yotei. Because I think it was good, but I don't think it was good enough. I think more people were fans of these other games on the list here than Ghost of Yotei. I just think it wasn't like game breaking. The fact, like Ghost of Tsushima, yes, that was nominated for Game of the Year. Let me Google. I can actually Google this shop right here. It's Tsushima. What were the reviews for that? Of course, it's not gonna tell me a clear-cut answer. Just take me to fucking Google, bro. I will go to Google to get this answer. Cause maybe if Google gave me a better fucking answer. Ghost of Zoo. Yotei also works. Yeah. Whoa, wait a minute. 86? We can compare that to Tsushima. Yeah, that had 9 out of 10, 83%, 4.8 out of 5. Yeah, that. Yeah, that's a worthy successor, but I don't. It doesn't look like it was as good as Tsushima. So I might not put. Let me look at Battlefield 6 reviews. I want to see how that looks. That ooh. That might not move on either. And just because curiosity is killing me right now, let me look at Dispatch. Yeah, that's also good. That's also showing 4.8 reviews. Which is also very tricky. Let's keep Dispatch in this one, but we might get rid of it the next like round of eliminations. What I'm doing is I'm kind of just like I'm looking at my list of games, my contenders, and kind of just putting them on top of each other, seeing that they really like if they feel like they're good enough to mesh with each other. That's what I'm kind of. It's like a. And it's like elimination, really trying to figure out here. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, well, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Theoretically, since chapters 3 and 4 of Deltarune came out at the same time, we could probably just do this little number here. And that's one free spot. Because they released around the same time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's still 11. We need to get rid of half of these guys. Which is the tricky part. The tricky part is getting rid of half of these guys. Because these are heavy hitters. These are the good games that were released this year. If I'm still gonna keep up to it, I'm still gonna say that's not what I wanted to do. I'm still gonna say Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is still up there. I'm gonna keep that in my head, as that is a Game of the Year worthiness. I want to see Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. Some reviews. That's 4.6. Which is still, it's still really good. It's also 87 ratings, so I'm not really sure how much we can fully trust that. Let me look at Split Fiction review. Not Game Pass. No. Right. That's 4.7. That's only one like bar higher. So it's also within the category. Let me take a look at Clair Obscur. Yeah, that's 4.8. With like 9 out of 10 IGN, 9.2, 10 out of 10, 9.92% Metacritic. Yeah, I'm definitely Clair Obscur. Definitely Clair Obscur. But Deltarune. Let's do 3+4 reviews. Maybe they put reviews. I want to see what kind of reviews. Yeah, they didn't review it in the traditional sense. There's criticisms, pacing, and some felt like the chapters were too slow or that the amount of new content was not always justified by its quality. A common point for criticism is that chapter 3's focus on television and TV-related minigames felt like a departure or that it overstayed its welcome. Minigames, while some enjoyed the variety, others felt that the minigames detracted from the main game or frustrating. I can understand where the Shadow Mental quest line was probably frustrating, but like, ooh. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough. Chat, I need some ideas here. I need some ideas here. What on earth do I do? Maybe I have an idea. Let's do. There's nothing here that shows an unconfirmed review, so there's not really review for it. If we can look at it, Clair Obscur was 4.8, which is definitely 4.8. That's definitely a good number. Definitely a good thing to beat. Kingdom Come, that, yeah, it just says 9 out of 10. Which is also what Expedition 30. That got a 10 out of 10. Pirate Yakuza. Let me go take me back to Pirate Yakuza. That was a 4.6. 4.6 out of 5. Brother, I am Eepy. Okay, I know, Jervy, I know. I'm working on it here. I'm sorry, Jervy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out which game's the best, man. I'm trying to figure out which game's the best. Of course, it has a fucking 9 out of 10 on Metacritic, but it has 80. It also has 86 though. It also has 82. So maybe Peak is not the indie game for that's on a runner-up. Well, I mean, probably not. It's probably Hollow Knight. I mean, let's face it, it's fucking Hollow Knight. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What if we got rid of Peak? We just like. Okay, we got 3. We got 3. We're doing fine. I think, yeah, if we were to pick, yeah, let's do Death Stranding. Because that's definitely gonna, that's probably Kojima. I know Geoff Keighley just loves Hideo Kojima. That's his lover. Right there. Okay, this is gonna be. Alright. We have 4. We can do 2 more. I'm gonna say Silent Hill. And it's gonna be a hot, I know, Silent Hill F. And I'm just gonna give a personal favorite one. I just wanna, I mean, not really. I mean, fuck. It's gonna be Donkey Kong. Let's face it. It's gonna be fucking Donkey Kong. It's gonna be either Donkey or Split Fiction. I'm gonna say Split Fiction because I really don't want Nintendo. Nintendo has been getting a lot of hate recently, so I doubt they're probably gonna get. They're probably gonna get. Okay, so finally, okay, thank God we have our 6 now. We have our top 6. Thank fucking God. These are gonna be my prediction. These 6 are my prediction for the nominees. This is the nominees. These are not nominees prediction. Kingdom Come, Split Fiction, Clair Obscur, Death Stranding, Hollow Knight, and Silent Hill. The winner. Who do I think is the winner? 34. God damn it. You don't make it 33. But speaking of which, I need you. Yes, my best. Okay, I'm gonna say it's gonna be 33. That's my. I'm gonna put this on the table. Everyone, you can clip this here, say it now, or you can quote me on this when I say it. I think a lot of people have predicted this was Game of the Year. A lot of people have claimed this was Game of the Year. And I'm gonna say it right now. Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is gonna be the Game of the Year. This is what I'm gonna be hoping for. This is what we spent 2 hours looking through Wikipedia, making a spreadsheet, figuring out which game is the best by just sheer theorizing alone. It was just theorizing alone. Now, if you excuse me, chat, I have somewhere to be because I'm running very late, and then I'm gonna end this stream here because this was really badly planned. But if you enjoy this stream. But if you enjoyed the stream, make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Whenever you want to see me stream again, when am I going to be streaming again? That's a good question. If I'm available on Monday, then I might stream a game. I don't know. Maybe next week. I know Tuesday is probably going to be more backrooms. I'm probably going to be in the backrooms on Tuesday. Me and Goggles finish our finale on Little Nightmares 3 on Thursday, probably. And what else? Oh yeah, you know what? No, that's it. Won't say anything else. But yeah, I'll check back with y'all. I'll do like a post on my YouTube, as saying if I was right or wrong on Game of the Year. And thank you all so much for watching.